Billy House, with a blend of raw talent and poise, is quickly becoming a player to watch this season. It's the Midland Rockhounds and the Wichita Wind Surge. Festivities are wrapping up. The home opener. Walker Jenkins, the next to hit. Kicks and delivers. Hit weakly on the ground. One at second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. If you want your basement to be ready for a flood, a carnival, and everything in between, call Montresor Basement Design, proud sponsors of this broadcast. Billy House, digging in, currently a top 10 prospect at shortstop in all of minor league baseball. This one in the air, center field, Serta. And there's one down. One out and runners on the corners. Danny DeAndrade getting ready to hit. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Double play ball to second. Whips it to first. It's there for the out. Runner scores from third. All set for the start of this inning. Coming up to the dish now for Midland, Billy House. That one fouled off. This one is labeled.
Come on, Bob, get out of here.
And it one-hops the wall. Around first, hustling for two. The throw to second is offline. She was all over that one. Not much to nitpick about that swing. 106 miles per hour on the exit velocity. That ball was simply scorched. Caden Trenkle digs in now. And the runner takes off for third in the dirt. And she swipes third without a throw. The Wind Surge, leading by 2. We're in the top of the 5th inning.
Hey, drop him in for us. We need you.
Ground ball, right side. Whips it to first. Out number 1 as a run comes in to score. That's the kind of situational hitting you like to see at this level. Know the situation and come through with the RBI ground out. Line drive for a base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Here's the left fielder, Ben Ross. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Quickly to second for 1. Throw to first, but not in time. 1 out and the base is empty. House, 1 for 2. Fly ball left field. DeAndrade on the way over. Makes the grab for the second out. Some good fundamentals from the infielder as he ranged back on that play. You can lose track of where you are and start worrying that you're going to collide with the outfielder. Nice catch. Ground ball left side. Could be 2. Good feed. That's 1. High throw to first. Can't reach it. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. Here's the catcher, Patrick Winkle. Grounds this one to short. Boots it. And everyone's safe. Bases are loaded. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Alan Serta. Hard hit left side. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. They leave them loaded. 8th inning coming up. Now it's the shortstop, Danny DeAndrade. One and 2, here's the pitch. Grounder to short. And it finds its way through for a hit. 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base. Down in the count, didn't matter. Put a great swing on it. Rolled over on that one a bit, but still managed to put enough behind it that it scooted through the infield for a base hit. Foul ball there. That one hooked foul. Now here's the 0-2. Swings and misses, struck her out. Nice job out there. Kind of an average performance in the losing effort. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Billy House. She swings and fouls one off. 0-1 now. Comes up empty, strike two. Smart work on the mound. He knows this hitter likes to chase out of the zone. That time, she couldn't connect on that slider down. And a base hit right there. Round second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. The relay. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Any play at the plate. 2 outs, bases empty. House cracked a double the first time at bat. Center field, Serta. And that's the third out. This broadcast is brought to you by Montresor Basement Design. Brick by brick, they'll help you secure what's important. Line drive. And that's a base hit. Runner on base to start the inning. At the plate, Kyler Fedko. And the 1-1. Ground ball, left side, could be two. Feed to second for one. Over to first, safe.
Now batting the catcher.
One gone, runner at first. Next up, Andrew Cassetti. On the ground to the right side. It's through for a hit. Lead runner hits second and heads for third. He is safe. That was a great two-strike approach in that AB. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. 2-2 now. On the ground, could be two. There's one. Not in time at first, it's a fielder's choice. We're back here at the ballpark. Top of the seventh here. Stepping in, the switch hitting shortstop, Billy House. Swing and a foul back, that's out of play.
Ball, one strike.
Ripped to short, but caught for the out. Might need a little more backspin if you're going to get a hit on that swing. Needed a bit more air under it to get to a safe distance. That one finds its way through. Gets on base and keeps it going. And now the center fielder, Brian Buelvas.
Brian Buelvas.
Now a flare off the bat. And a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. Stepping in for the Rockhounds, Luis Urias. And 1 and 2. Runner takes off for third. Skied to left, and this should do it. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. She was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute despite the loss. Now the third baseman, Tanner Schobel.
Third baseman, Tanner Schobel.
On the ground, out to short. Over to first. And 1 gone as they make the play.
Batting third.
Take your small business to the next level with better chemistry by calling the fine folks at NARF. If you want to know how they'll do it, why are you asking so many questions, fella? That one is absolutely pummeled.
Get out of here.
It one-hops off the wall, might be trouble. Around first and heading for second. That's a leadoff double. No time wasted here. That's a really clean swing she put on that ball. Met it out front and pulled it into the outfield for a line drive base hit. Next up for the Rockhounds, Brian Buelvas. And the right-hander deals. Runner takes off for third, and that's ball 4. The throw, tag, she's out. Why on earth are you trying to steal third base there? The batter's either going to walk or get a pitch he can do something with on a 3-ball count. That time, it would have been a clean walk, but by getting caught stealing, you've handed the momentum right back to the pitcher. Hard hit, right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 runner left on base. Rain Doncone now at the plate. Here's the 1-2 offering. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. Over to first, but not in time. We go to the top of the 7th, and now Billy House.
Billy House.
Grounder to second. Doncone whips it to first. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. Managers with 1 gone. Stepping to the plate next for Wichita, Alan Serta. And now the 1-2. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy double play. 1 at second. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit in the inning. Digging in for the wind surge, Luke Keeschel. The 0-1 from the lefty. Swing, ground ball out to short. House. On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 away and a runner at first. Coming up to the dish for Wichita, Walker Jenkins. Here's the 0 pitch. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, he easily steals the bag. Now stepping to the plate for Midland, Billy House. 1 for 3. Swings and flares it. And it drops in. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. That one was way in on the hitter. She did a great job to pull her hands in and get enough barrel on the ball to push it back through the middle for a hit. Runner on the go. Ground ball to the right side. Sneaks through, base hit. And no thought of testing that arm in right. Despite the runner moving on the pitch, it's now first and second. Luis Urias, the next to hit.
Third baseman, Luis Urias.
1-2 now. And now the runner breaks for third. Ground ball to second. They get one. That's a double play. The ball game is over. Kind of an average performance in the losing effort. Top half of the second from Wichita.
The shortstop, Billy
House, starting at shortstop, only 18 years old, and she was born in Curacao. This one is labeled.
Go, ball, go, ball.
Out of here! She circles the bases for the first time as a pro, and I think she'll remember this moment for a very long time. A major milestone for any young player. This one just happens to be historic as well. That's a good job to adjust to the inside fastball there. She may have been hunting something on the outer half, but she kept the hands in and blasted that one out for the round tripper. One out and the bases are empty. Next up for the wind surge, Rain Doncone. Great stop. Throw to first, and that is a great play for the out. That was so smoothly executed out at short. You can really see the confidence starting to build with every play. Two outs with runners at the corners. Stepping to the plate next for Wichita, Ryan Fitzgerald. 1-1, here's the pitch. There goes the runner. And safe, that's a stolen base, not close. The 3-2 pitch. Grounds this one up the middle. Collects. Fires to first on the run. Not in time, he's safe. Clutch hitting right there. With the tying run at third, he knew he had... Digging in for the wind surge, Alan Serta. And the lefty, out to short. Sends it to first. The inning is over, and it could have been worse. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Large Lad with their new Absolute Unit Burger, recommended against by 4 out of 5 cardiologists. Billy House, digging in now, currently a top 5 prospect in the athletic system, so there's a lot of hope for how she could help him once she gets to the show. Grounder to first. Sabato takes it to the bag. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. Nobody on and 2 outs. And here's the catcher, Andrew Cassetti. On the ground to short. House. There with plenty of time. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down that time. We've played. And now the shortstop, Billy House. She's already homered in this ballgame. A frozen rope. And that is out number 3. They go down in order. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ryan Fitzgerald. Here's the 0-2 pitch. On the ground. Handles the chance. Safe at first as they can't make the play. That's why coaches at every level down to T-ball preach good hustle out of the batter's box, no matter how well you hit the ball. That wasn't good contact, but he put his head down and ran hard, and that's what got him the knock. Up the middle. Nice stop. Throws from the ground. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. That was so smoothly executed out at short. You can really see the confidence starting to build with every play. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. And here is Billy House. Already a homer for her in this one. In the air, out towards right center. That's back. Tags up from second, heads to third. That was a really nice over-the-shoulder grab, flashing some serious. House went deep for the first time in professional baseball, a really special moment. I have to smile as I wonder about what must have been going through her head. Billy House went yard for the first time in her Double-A career last time out. Let's see if she can carry that power surge over to today. It's the Midland Rock. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Billy House. Went deep in last night's ball game. Now a high fly ball to left center. Sheffield settles under it. And that's that. Man on at first. Coming up to the dish for Wichita, Luke Keeschel. And we're all even up. Out to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
That is it.
House getting ready to hit. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
You got it. Nice job.
The throw home. But it's offline. It's 1-1. Well, she comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it. Just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield.
Hey, big moment. We need you. Here we go.
2-2 pitch. Swing lifts it to shallow left field. And it falls! Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Little flare into left, and if it had hung up a little longer, maybe the shortstop or left fielder makes a play on it. This one got down, though, and that's a base hit. The pitch. Rolls away a little bit. No action on the bases, though. Two one now. To the right side. Throw to first in time. That ends the inning and limits. 2 outs, runner on first base. Now it's the shortstop, Billy House. 1 for 2.
Hi. 0-1.
And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And pops it up. Fitzgerald on the move. There to make the catch. So they get runner at first. Here's the catcher, Patrick Winkle. Grounds this one to the right side. That one will find its way through. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ryan Fitzgerald. And the 0-1 now. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Safe at second, not even close. This is a classic steal situation with 2 outs. If you get thrown out, the batter will just lead off the next inning. But because they got the steal, he could knock in a run with a hit to the outfield.
Hey, keep it going. Clutch up for us right here.
In the air to left. And it drops in. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline, and the run scores. It's 7-1.
The left fielder, number 10.
Nice job to drive in the run. That's such a disciplined swing, staying tall and getting the barrel to the high fastball. That might even have been above the zone, but still some good contact. A laser into the outfield. They limit the damage here. One down. Dalton Shuffield will hit next. The lefty readies. Here's the 1-1. Pops this one up. House. And now 2 down. That 7th inning stretch is brought to you by Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Embrace your wild side. Out to short. House. Gets it to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting.
Bases empty, 1 away. And now the shortstop, Billy House.
Billy House.
Grounder to third. In plenty of time to first.
The left fielder, number 10.
So digging in, Kyler Fedko. 1-2 pitch. Ground ball, this one should do it. House. And that will do it. Not much to speak about, but always good to get a team win. Top half of the second from Wichita.
The shortstop, Billy House.
Left field getting pretty deep. That one is back there. Snags it on the warning track. Almost got the inning started with a bang on that fastball. I'm sure she would have liked to put that over the wall. 2 outs and runners at first and second. Now up Ben Ross. To the right side. Picks it up. Whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Stepping in for the Rockhounds, Billy House. 2 hits in 5 at-bats yesterday. And that one hit to first. Sabato. Flip to the pitcher covering. We head back to the top of the order. Next up for the wind surge, Ryan Fitzgerald. This one the other way. And that's a base hit. Nice cut there to push the ball the other way. When you try to go back through the middle, you can get a lot of hits the other way, even if you're a bit behind on your swing. In the air to center, Serta should have this one. And there's 2 down. One down. Next to hit, Alan Serta. The 2-2. Here's a grounder up the middle. House. On the run, sends it over to first. And they get the out. Nicely done. So here's the cleanup hitter, Billy House. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. If they're going to make something happen, now is the time. They need to cut this margin before the closer comes in. That's a hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. Coming up to the dish now for Midland, Brian Buelvas.
Hey, your turn right here, kid. Drive them in. Your turn.
And the 1-2.
Get out.
Now this is lifted to center. Serta heading towards it. Makes the grab on the run. And now it's going to be Dalton Shuffield. Now the 1-2 pitch. Out to short. Can't glide cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this one. You can't get stiff out there and let the ball get the best of you. She's probably frustrated about that one. The best pros are able to move past it and make the plays. Billy House hoping to climb the ladder in this athletic system as we take a look at how she rates. It's the Corpus Christi Hooks taking on the Midland Rockhounds. First pitch coming your way next. Today's action is brought to you by Ralph's Weasel Emporium. If you've got mustelids, Ralph's is a must. House doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses, working on an 8-game hitting streak. Here comes the 1-0. Foul ball there. One ball, one strike. That one pushed to the left and foul. Here it comes. That one not close. This one is labeled. Dives, but it falls, and now it looks like extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. She was all over that one. Nice line drive cut there, had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Ryan Buelvas now at the plate. And the runner takes off for third in the dirt. Throw to third, safe by plenty. The Rockhounds with a shot at scoring first. Bottom half of the second inning. This one popped up. The second baseman under it. One away. Luis Urias, the next to hit. No score here in the second inning. Now a flare off the bat. That's a base hit as a run scores. Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. I don't know what he could have done better on the mound. That pitch was well placed inside, but he fought it off the other way for a knock. Great stop. To second, that seems unwise. And safe at first as a result. Might want to rethink the throw decision tree there. Back to the top of the order here. Tommy Sacco Jr. digs in now. To short, could be two. Flips to second, that's one. Over to first, safe. 2 outs and a runner at first. Billy House will hit next. A double and a run scored the first time up.
Ball one. Yep.
Yanked that changeup back. Just diabolical. Here's a grounder up the middle. Gets it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Go-ahead run on base. Stepping to the plate for Corpus Christi, number 42. On the ground, could be two. To second, there's one, and that's two. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. Digging in, Billy House, 1 for 2. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. 2 away. With that kind of downward action on the slider, you're going to get a lot of grounders just like that. Hard to lift it. Next up for the Hooks, Zach Daniels. Base hit to left center. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. And here's the catcher, Brian Lavastida. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground. Might be two. Feed to second for one. Throw to first, but not in time. Runners on the corners and 2 out. Next up for the Rockhounds, Billy House. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. In the dirt, but blocked. But the runners do not advance. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that's outside. Here's the 1-2 offering. Chases the changeup in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't cost him. This wasn't her. 3-2. And now the shortstop, Billy House, making a lot of contact recently. Chance to extend that hitting streak to 10 games here. To the right side. Collects. Whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Here's the center fielder, Zach Cole. Swing, ground ball out to short. House. Fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. On that pitch, he didn't recognize the changeup early enough and just rolled over on it as a result. Man on at first. Now it's the shortstop, Billy House. 1 of 4 with a double in yesterday's game. After walking the last hitter, he just reached back for some extra velocity and pumped that fastball by for a strike. That's a good way to reset after giving up the free pass. Pretty clear he's trying to work the outer half of the plate. Maybe get her to roll over one and keep it on the ground. Fouled off. She was late. He's doing a good job of changing speeds. First the off-speed stuff, then the heat. Now the hitter's off balance. Swing and a miss. Struck her out. 2 away. This broadcast is sponsored by Thad's Theremin Therapy, helping you through life's challenges with the soothing sounds of theremin music.
1-1-1.
Sends it to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. Man at first with 1 gone. Coming up to the dish for Corpus Christi, Zach Cole.
Runner,
Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. The throw to second is offline. So up next, Billy House.
Shortstop, Billy House.
This one's hammered to left center, well struck. It's a 1-hopper off the wall, should be extra bases. Tying run is in to score from second. And with that knock, she advances the hitting streak to 10 games. Quite the run she's on right now, really seeing the ball well. 2 down and a runner at second base. Stepping in for the Rockhounds, Brian Buelvas.
No one better.
The pitch, runner breaking for third, in the dirt. Throw to third and she's in there easy. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Line drive, that's a base knock. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 3-2. Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. She swings and fouls one off. Line drive and it's caught. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Out to short. House. Safe. He beats it out. And the go-ahead run is on to start the inning. Nice cut there to push the ball the other way. When you try to go back through the middle, you can get a lot of hits the other way, even if you're a bit behind on your swing.
Hey, your turn. Nobody better.
House, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. The next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes. With 1 out and first base open, I wonder if she'll get a pitch to hit. Next one misses. Ball 3. She can do damage at the plate when she gets ahead in the count. Pitcher's gonna have to execute well. Brian Buelvas to bat next. Tying run waits at the plate. Ball 4 there. Tying run is on base. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter of making him come into the strike zone. And now the center fielder, Brian Buelvas. Got the hitter looking for the strikeout. Only 1 out remaining. Luis Urias now at the plate.
The third baseman, Luis Urias.
Up the middle. And a base hit right there. Headed for the plate. Play at the plate, safe, and it's a 1-run ball game. You love to see concentration like that. Big spot, high crowd energy, and he maintains focus and delivers with a great swing. Uyola is just 1 strike away. Bounced it, and she breaks for home. They put the tag on him. That'll do it. Ball game. She was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute despite the loss. Billy House, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can she keep it going today? We head back to the top of the order. Digging in for the hooks, Tommy Sacco Jr. Grounded to short. House. On the run, sends it over to first. And that is a nice play to end the inning. So in the end, work on your breath and find your center while surrounded by your fellow primates at Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. House, on fire at the dish lately, boasts a 10-game hitting streak. So 2 on and 2 out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Billy House, 0 for 1. That one hooked foul. Left field getting pretty deep.
Go.
It's carrying. To the warning track, makes the catch. They limit the damage here. We're back here at the ballpark. Home half of the 6th. Stepping in, the switch-hitting shortstop, Billy House. That one ripped into right center. Should be trouble here. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, hustling for 2. That's a leadoff double. And that hitting streak she's on grows with that knock, now up to 11 games. Starting to really generate some momentum here. It'll be interesting to see how long she can keep this going. Soft contact in the air, makes the catch, 1 down. 1 out, runner at second base. Johnny Butler getting ready to hit. Checks on the runner, dives back and out. So digging in, Tommy Sacco Jr.
Tommy Sacco Jr.
There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, out. I'm so impressed with his footwork behind the plate on that caught stealing. He was able to set up properly with very little wasted motion. That was a big piece of why they were able to nab that runner. Ground ball to first. It's through for a hit. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. And now the DH, Zach Daniels. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball, left side, could be 2. Takes it to the bag for 1. Not in time at first, it's a fielder's choice. 1 out and runners on the corners. Here's the left fielder, Cam Fisher. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out. That's a calculated risk trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play, but now they've really got to execute. No chance at bringing in the run on the sacrifice fly. They need a hit. House, the batter now, whiffs for strike 1. That sinking fastball looks really hittable out of the hand, but the late movement just makes it dive under the bat. Strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Skies this one to center. Sacco on the way over. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Some good fundamental. Kind of an average performance in the losing effort. So up next, Cam Fisher. 2 outs and the bases loaded.
One.
On the ground to the
One.
left. Zips it across. Out, and they escape a bases. Billy House, the next to hit. Doing a fine job at the plate recently, working on a nice 11-game hitting streak. That one fouled off. Grounder, it's off the pitcher. The throw is still in time, and they do get the runner at first. Now stepping to the plate for Midland, Billy House.
Hey, keep it going right here. Keep it going.
Get out, get out.
This one scorched to center, but caught on a line. Stepping to the plate for Corpus Christi, Zach Daniels. And we're all even up. Line drive to short and caught. Didn't get the hit, but that swing tells you how well he's seeing the ball. Great contact, solid line drive. Just didn't work out that time. Runner at first, one away. She hits a fly to center. Cole drifting towards this one. And there's two away. House will hit next. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat. Hitless so far, and the hitting streak is in real jeopardy. Swings over the top there. Blue ball, 24 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2022. Late swing, fouled to the left. One out and the base is empty. Next pitch is outside. A frozen rope. Out number 2. And she was all over that heater. A grain or two lower on the ball, and it's still flying, and she's got to jog around the bases. 2-2 now. On the ground. Finds its way through for a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Now batting.
I think she may find a way to get some extra cage time after this. And next, the cleanup hitter, Billy House. Still early in the season, but so far, her hitting is absolutely living up to the expectations based on her performance at the MLB Draft Combine. Swing and a drive.
Get up, ball, get
This
up.
one has a chance. And it's gone. That one felt good. A 2-run blast. And that gives them the lead. It's 2-0. Runner at first, one away.
Hey, no one better.
House.
Right here.
She's already homered in this ballgame.
Shortstop, Billy House.
Hit hard on a line. Racing over to make the catch.
The center fielder.
Got unique needs in redoing your basement? Call Montresor Basement Design and ask for Fortunato. House, already a homer for her in this one. Well struck, out to left.
Go, ball, go, ball, go, go,
It
go.
one hops off the wall, could be trouble. She turns and heads for second. Not in time, that's a leadoff double. Some excellent swings for her in this game as she notches extra base hit number 2. Great swing, not quite enough to leave the yard, but you could tell it was going to be extra bases as soon as it got over her head and left. Here's the center fielder, Brian Buelvas.
Runner, runner,
And
runner.
now the runner breaks for third in the dirt. No throw, and she steals third easily. Now the payoff pitch.
That'll wear a big guy.
That's a base hit. Run scores. Nice job to drive in the run. Shortened up on the swing, went right back through the middle. Nice fundamental cut.
Luciano.
Out to short. House. Throw to first in time. And there's one away.
The first baseman, number 17.
Now up Billy
That's
House.
good stuff.
And in the first inning, she started off her day at the dish with a 2-run homer. Not a bad way to get things going. This one in the air, center field, Cole. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 14.
Huge effort at the dish. I hope she savors this game. Performances like this don't happen every day. And next, the cleanup hitter, Billy House. Still early in the season, but so far, her hitting is absolutely living up to the expectations based on her performance at the MLB Draft Combine. Swing and a drive.
Get up, ball. Get
This
up.
one has a chance. And it's gone. That one felt good. A 2-run blast. And that gives them the lead. It's 2-0. Runner at first, 1 away.
Hey, no one better.
House.
Right here.
She's already homered in this ballgame.
Shortstop, Billy House.
Hit hard on a line. Racing over to make the catch.
The center fielder.
Got unique needs in redoing your basement? Call Montresor Basement Design and ask for Fortunato. House, already a homer for her in this one. Well struck, out to left.
Go, ball. Go, ball. Go, go,
It
go.
one-hops off the wall, could be trouble. She turns and heads for second. Not in time, that's a leadoff double. Some excellent swings for her in this game as she notches extra base hit number 2. Great swing, not quite enough to leave the yard, but you could tell it was going to be extra bases as soon as it got over her head and left. Here's the center fielder, Brian Huelvas.
Runner, runner,
And
runner.
now the runner breaks for third in the dirt. No throw, and she steals third easily. Now the payoff pitch.
That'll wear a big guy.
That's a base hit. Run scores. Nice job to drive in the run. Shortened up on the swing, went right back through the middle. Nice fundamental cut.
Luciano.
Out to short. House. Throw to first in time. And there's one away.
The first baseman, number 17.
Now up Billy
That's good
House.
stuff.
And in the first inning, she started off her day at the dish with a 2-run homer. Not a bad way to get things going. This one in the air, center field, Cole. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 14.
Huge effort at the dish. I hope she savors this game. Performances like this don't happen every day. Two on and two out, scoreless ball game here. Here's the catcher, Brian Lavastida. To the right side. Picks it up. Whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Coming up to the dish now for Midland, Billy House. Collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game.
No ball. One strike.
A laser into the outfield. Makes the play. Runner tags at second. In there safely.
In there. Hey.
That is it.
Runner at first with one gone. Brian Lavastida digs in now. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball popped up. House. 2 away now. Now, Billy House. 0 for 1 so far.
Right here. Here you go.
Get out, get out.
And that's a base hit. Round second headed for third. And here comes the runner. Comes across to score. And they put the tag on her for the out. Runner at second here with 2 gone. House now at the plate. 1 for 2. Strong start to the season, putting up some impressive slugging numbers so far. In the air to center. Cole gets there under it. And that'll do it. For more than a century, Mutual Consolidated Cow Insurance has been protecting herds across the country. Find out what they can do for you today. Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. Got the hitter down 0-2, but then put that pitch right over the middle, and he collected the... Pascanel Ferreras getting ready to hit.
Pascanel Ferreras.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Flips it for 1. Double play. Boy, they cannot seem to break through. So 2 down. And here's the catcher, Brian Lavastida. Popped up left side. And that's the third out. Nothing across here. And now the shortstop, Billy House. 1 for 3. Hernandez, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2016. Foul ball there. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Righty comes to the plate. Tried to get her chasing on the changeup. And that one hit to first. Encarnacion takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. 9th inning coming. Bases are empty with 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Luis Baez. On the ground, this should do it. House. On to first. Ball game. Not much to speak about, but always good to get a team win. Billy House, with a blend of raw talent and poise, is quickly becoming a player to watch this season. It's the Midland Rockhounds taking on Billy House, the next to hit. Switch hitter, batting righty against the lefty on the mound. And that one fouled off. Cortez leads off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Swing went right over top of the curve. Nick Raposo digs in now. House. Safe. Tough way for them to fall behind in this one. An infield single that brings home a run can be so demoralizing. They'll have to refocus and not let this get out of hand. First and second, 2 outs. Billy House will hit next. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. This one is labeled. And it one-hops the wall. 1 runs in, and here comes the runner. Cut off, throw to third. But she's in there easily. Nicely done, brings home 2. Got out in front, but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a good example of extending through the swing and following through to line that pitch into the outfield for a hit.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Here you go.
Runner takes off for third. Struck the batter out looking. Stepping to the plate for Arkansas, Blake Rambush. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground to short, could be 2. Fires to second. Over to first, safe. This broadcast is brought to you by Dr. Guy N. Emer. If he can't diagnose you in 30 minutes, you get an extra lollipop. House, 1 for 2. Sliced down the right side. She swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, that's a K. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. 2 down and a runner at second base. And here's the catcher, Nick Raposo. The 0-1 from the lefty. Ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. One runner. Digging in, Billy House. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up. That one ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. 1 run is in, headed for the plate. He'll score 2. Caught in a rundown now. The tag, ouch, she can't scramble back in time. This game shows just why she's a key contributor for them. Every team needs hitters who give them the kind of results she did here. Stepping in, the switch-hitting shortstop, Billy House. Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately, more than an RBI per game over the last 10. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. Runners are at the corners, 1 away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Wasn't a strike, but the changeup away is well located here. He's gunning for that double play. Nice job by the hitter to take it. Foul ball there. One-two offering. Swing and a rocket. Looks like extra bases. 1 hops off the wall, might be trouble here. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate, also in to score. Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. That ball was humming as it left the bat. Pretty clear early on in that play that she was looking at extra bases. 1 out and a runner at second. Brian Buelvas getting ready to hit. Pitch, runner is on the move for third, in the dirt. Throw to third, safe by plenty.
Hey, drive him in.
And the 1-2. On the ground to the right side, Polkovich. Whips it to first. 2 down as the runner comes in. That's the kind of situational hitting you like to see at this level. Know the situation and come through with the RBI ground out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now a chance for Leonardo Rivas. Not in time, an infield knock to start the inning. Hitting isn't always pretty, but you'll take an infield single the same as you'll take a laser into the gap. He showed good hustle there to earn the base hit. We head back to the top of the lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Leonardo Rivas. To short, could be 2. Not in time, he's safe. One down, House the next to hit. A double and a run scored the first time up. This one ripped but snagged at third base. That's so frustrating for the hitter. Tough to accept a liner like that not turning into a hit. A laser to left for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. I know I was preaching an up-the-middle approach, but that ball was hit right on the screws, and that leads to a lot of base knocks, no matter which direction you send it. Step off, throw to first. Just got the hand in there safely.
All right, here we go. Get your ribbies.
To third. And that's the inning. 2 left on. 2 outs, runner on first base. Digging in for the Travelers, Mitch Haniger. Right-hander kicks and deals. Runner on the go. And no thought of testing that arm in right. Despite the runner moving on the pitch, it's now first and second. Ralph's Weasel Emporium is your one-stop shop for all things Weasel. For this month's special offer, ask for Stuffy. Diaz, 28 years old, and he's a native of Venezuela. That's an uncharacteristic chase. She usually lays off pitches off the plate like that. Rips that one to center. One away. And she may be feeling down as she heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was torched, even if she had nothing to show for it. More swings like that. And the batter will be the shortstop, Billy House, 2 for 4 in the game last night. Polkovich. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. One hit. Back to the top of the order here. Coming up to the dish for Arkansas, Caden Polkovich. Kicks and delivers. Swing, ground ball out to short. House. That is the inning. They leave one runner on base. Man on at first. Stepping in for the Rockhounds, Billy House.
Shortstop, Billy House.
A laser into the outfield. Racing over to make the catch. Billy House digs in now. House, only 18 years old, a former first rounder in 2024. A frozen rope. And that's the third out. Nobody on and 2 outs. Michael Arroyo now at the plate.
One.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first. Out! What a play! It doesn't come much. Have you got problems with polecats? Are you fussing with ferrets? Do stoats have you stumped? Then you ought to call Ralph's Weasel Emporium, the experts for all your vermin needs.
1.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And I don't know what's going on there, but the batter is safe at first. Runner at first, and here is Hogan Windish. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Rolled to short, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Relay to first, double play. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. Now at the dish, Billy House.
1-0.
The Rockhounds down by 4 runs, and we're in the top of the 8th.
That's the ball.
Swings and lifts this one deep to left. Forget it. It's gonna be long gone. Flexes the power with that swing. A solo shot, and they inch closer. It's 8-5. That homer just made this game a bit more interesting. That swing had the right launch angle to make a difference, and they're back within shouting distance now with momentum on their side. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Throw to second, and he's safe. She was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute despite the loss. House getting ready to hit. Went deep in last night's ball game. Swing and a drive. Is this one gonna go? Bangs off the wall. Runner around third. Runner scores and they have the lead. Well, they strike first as she gets the job done to bring home the run. Smoked it into the gap, just not quite the right swing to put it over the wall. Good result anyway. Runner at second here with 2 gone. And now the center fielder, Brian Buelvas.
Runner!
Wasn't able to stay on the base, and they get her with the tag. Next up for the Travs, Blake Rambush. Now the 1-2 pitch. Grounds this one to the right side. Good feed, that's one. To first, double play, nicely done.
That is better.
The 3-6-1 relies on everyone knowing exactly where they're supposed to be, especially for the shortstop who has to be prepared to make the throw before the pitcher's even in position to receive it. Beautifully done there. House now at the plate and swings through strike 1. He's done well so far, but we'll see what adjustments the heart of the order make for him the second time around. That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground, right side. Windish steps on the bag. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. 2 outs and the bases loaded. House, 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the 1st.
Let's go, kid.
That's to third, Fajardo. Throw to first in time. Here's the third baseman, Yoiner Fajardo. Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play. 1 away in a tie game, go-ahead run at first. Bottom half of the 5th. There goes the runner. Pitches in for a strike. And safe. That's a stolen base. Not close. Not a ton of offense in this one. Ball doesn't... So up next, Michael Arroyo.
Michael Arroyo.
0-2 now. On the ground, left side, 6. 4. 3, but not in time. Good hustle, and the inning continues. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Big Kale Soda, with more protein and fiber than any other soda on the market. House, 1 for 3. Bouncing ball here, rolls foul.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hoping to put the tying run aboard. And that's outside. And that's ball 2. This one is labeled. That's back. Snags it on the warning track. And he should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high leverage spot. Now he can attack with even more confidence. This broadcast is sponsored by Blank's Disposal Services, specializing in unusual trash needs. Their white glove service means it'll be like nothing was ever there. House, making a lot of contact recently, hits in each of the last 6 games. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. That's a base hit. Around first, hustling for 2. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. Aggressive approach paid off there. Found something she could hit. That's some textbook batting. Found a pitch in the heart of the zone, held back just a hair longer, and then she stepped through it and ripped it. The runner takes off for third. In the dirt. No throw, and she steals third easily. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. One away, run comes in to score. We head back to the top of the order. Stepping to the plate for Arkansas, Leonardo Rivas. Grounds this one to short. Collects. Whips it to first in time. And with the inning over, Billy House will hit next. Cracked a double the first time at bat. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. Ground ball to first, and handles that one. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. A couple of hits. Welcome back. The Travelers at the dish in the bottom of the fourth. Grounder to short. Tosses to first. Leadoff batter retired in the fourth. One out and the bases are empty. Coming up to the dish for Arkansas, Blake Rambush. Up the middle. Picks it up. On the run, sends it over to first. And they get the out. We're back here at the ballpark, top of the sixth inning, and now the shortstop, Billy House. Dunks one into left. Around first and heading for second. Here comes the throw. And she's out, trying for two. I like the hustle, trying to stretch the single into a double, but that time she got thrown out, so close to reaching scoring position. Home half of the sixth, and now Michael Arroyo. On the ground to the left. House. Tosses to first. One out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the sixth.
The designated hitter.
Bases are empty with two away. Here's the catcher, Nick Raposo. Here's the 2-2. On the ground to short. There with plenty of time. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down. Next up for the Rockhounds, Billy House.
Billy House.
That one is absolutely pummeled. It's pretty deep. Out of here. Made the hurdler pay for that one. A 2-run blast. And they add to their lead. It's 5-1. It's never a bad thing adding some insurance runs, and that home run helped them do just that. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. Line drive. Makes the catch. One down. One of those plays that just... 2 outs and a runner at first. Now it's the shortstop, Michael Arroyo. Here it comes. Grounder to the left side. Picks it up. Now the throw to first on the run. And that is a nice play to end the inning. So one hit is all they get. Digging in for the Travelers, Hogan Windish. Ground ball, right side. Goes to second for one. Not in time at first, it's a fielder's choice.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Man at first with one gone. Next up for the Travs, Blake Rambush. The 0-1. Grounder on the right side. Could be two. There's one. Out. A double play to end it. House was just terrific for them in the win. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer. Huge effort at the dish. I hope she savors this game. Performances like this don't happen. Mitch Haniger, the
Batting
next to
fourth,
hit.
The right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Payoff pitch. And he grounds this back up the middle. Nice stop. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. They're off to a sluggish start this season, and with defensive efforts like that, it's not hard to see why. Got to tighten things up if they want to be in the win column more frequently. High in the air, out to right. One down. Almost got the inning started with a bang on that fastball. I'm sure she would have liked to put that over the wall. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw and safe. That is a stolen base. Today's action is brought to you by Dr. Guy N. Emer. If your humors are out of balance, he's the one to call. Ask about specials on leeches and tree panning. Ground ball to short. A dive, nice stop. On her knees, the throw. On the money. Nice play. That's excellent defensive ability she showed there. Dove for the ball, then made a strong throw from one knee for the out. She's got a good arm for sure. Grounder left side, Fajardo. Gets it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down in the fifth. One out and two on. Now at the plate, Billy House.
Hey, no one better right now. Here you go.
Mashes this one deep to left. This one on its way and gone. Blasted that one out of here. A 3-run home run. And they take the lead. It's 4-3. What a fun trip around the bases for her with the lead changing hands on that homer. That fastball was almost down at shoelace level, but she did a great job to drop the bat head and lift it with enough power to get it over the wall. No outs, runner at first. Now it's the second baseman, Caden Polkovich. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Feeds to second, out there. Double play, that is outstanding defense. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Billy House. What a moment back in the 6th inning when she launched a 3-run homer. It made a big difference in this game.
Punch up, drive him in right here. Here you go.
Ball one.
Not close with that one. This patient approach she's showing is part of why she's been so hot lately. She's forcing pitchers to come to areas where she can do damage. Here comes the 2-0.
Hey, good stuff.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. There's that opposite field approach I was preaching, and that's something every evaluator watching this game will love to see. Not a whole lot of minor leaguers who are great at using the whole field. This one high and deep, down the left field line. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance. I think he may need to take a new plan of attack after that breaking ball got crushed foul. He may have gotten away with one there. Boots it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. So they every time up, she was a threat, and she gave them a shot at the win. Impressive showing for sure.